recent videos and recordings, we've talked all about the idea of mobility training. Let me just write that in for you, mobility training. Mobility training, you will recall, I'm sure, is the type of training we use to increase flexibility. So we're going to kind of make a jump forward here. We're going to make an assumption that you've done this mobility training well and that you've been doing it for some time, and it's causing some kind of physiological adaptation, some long-term changes to your physiological makeup, which is going to have some kind of performance influence. And we're going to explore in this probably relatively short video on how that's actually occurring, what's actually changing. The first thing I want you to kind of really fix in your brain, because it will get you a number of marks in your exam, and it was also just good knowledge, is that when we go through mobility training, we increase the elasticity of certain things. So we increase the elasticity of, and it's really three different things that we can make more elastic. The first one is what we might call sort of surrounding muscle. So let's see if we can exemplify that first of all. We've got this kind of image of this chap, I suppose, down here, and he is stretching certain muscles of the gluteal. So these muscles around here are kind of being stretched and lengthened, and because of that, because he's actually going through that kind of stretch, this muscle itself becomes more elastic. Now we might say more elastic, okay, it stretches further, but more of that, more than that, think about the concept of elastic strength. It becomes more pliable and more prone to kind of recoil fast and rapidly. So this elasticity of muscle has implications for things like not just how far you can reach, but implications for things like power, for example. And part of the reason for that is that we can actually apply, because the muscle effectively increases its range of motion, we can actually apply force over a greater range of motion, therefore producing a greater power output. So power itself goes up. We don't always think about that sort of concept with flexibility. We also get an increased elasticity of ligaments. Okay, so ligaments likewise